Okay, we're gonna go ahead and begin, because I got about 3 hours of notes here, so just relax.
He won't come back again.
Yeah, right, okay. Well, I appreciate you all being here for this nice occasion. I think it's great we can be here to honor our scholarship winners. And they're a great group, great group. Can you all hear me? All right? Okay. Dawn, I'm glad to see Dawn's here. I had to break the news though, she didn't win a scholarship. And I told her she couldn't be here to protest it either. I'd like to introduce you to the committee that heads us up, the committee that is behind the scenes, and also I want to thank you folks for supporting the scholarship fund. I think it's great. I think it's great to see our young people get ahead, and we help them do it. They're motivated, and they're going to take care of us someday. So be nice to them. Okay? Be nice to them. I'd like to introduce Karen McCarthy is on the committee. Where are you, Karen? Okay. Raise your hand or stand up so people can see you. And Bob Madley. Bob, where you are? Bob's not only on the committee, but he's our spiritual advisor, and he'll never run out of customers. You know. Peggy Harris. Ginny Bender. Where's Ginny? Hi, there she is. And I practice this name, Art Savinigi. Is that it, Art? Did I do okay? And he's all dressed up today. Someone had to introduce me to him. Looked very nice. And Nancy Case, who she records every word we say. And then myself, and then our president, Norm. We call Norm our fearless president. He leads this group. I don't have much else to say except, again, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you all supporting us. And this is the cream of the crop over here. So I'm going to introduce our president, and he's promised me he's going to say a few words. Right, Norman?
Right.
Okay. Our president, Dr. Norm Buell.
Good idea. Why, that's hot. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. Can you hear me? No?
Yeah, that's on, but maybe you can increase the volume a little? Yeah, it's turned on.
Move on. It's on. He's upping the volume. That better?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Is that good?
That's good.
Okay.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. Following the ceremony, we will have sandwiches and drinks for you, so you're welcome to stay. Today's life brings challenges. My wife and I both grew up in an environment that did not provide us with formal education. My mother, when she was 13, ran away from home, so she never had an opportunity to go to high school. She valued education, but never had the chance to go beyond 7th grade. Mary's father was illiterate. He never learned to read or write. They were in vaudeville, performed on stage. My wife, when she was young, also performed on stage. In fact, I have a poster of her, says, "Child Wonder coming to town." This was a picture of her when she was 6 years old. She sang, she danced, and she did gymnastics. While we had a humble beginning, we were able to grow from this environment. Mary from vaudeville became a Catholic nun, was Treasurer General of the Sisters of Charity, received her master's degree in business from Columbia University in New York, and turned down a request to run for mayor of Halifax, Nova Scotia. I also developed using traits that I plan to describe to you. I received a PhD and have turned down positions at Harvard and the University of California at Berkeley, among others. What are these traits that proved useful to me? This is what I would like to communicate to you as young people starting your journey. There are certain things that can help you get ahead in the world. I will describe some things that worked for me, and I hope that they will be of benefit to you. First, when I graduated from high school, I received a $500 scholarship from the Parent Teachers Association. This enabled me to go to college. I did not have it easy, and I'm sure each of you do not have it easy with your job and going to school at the same time. My parents could only send me $10 per month. That was to cover tuition, room, board, and books. I was a full-time student and had 3 part-time jobs. It was hard, but it taught me some valuable lessons. One was time management. You quickly learn that you have to set your priorities and use your time efficiently. I'm sure you are starting to learn that by going to school now and working too. Setting your priorities and working efficiently will benefit you throughout life. Another important trait is your attitude. Regardless of the job, keep a positive attitude. Be congenial with your fellow workers and the people you are serving. It is not always easy, but you will enjoy the job more. I remember a summer job I had when I was in college. It paid, I was installing telephones for the New York Telephone Company. It paid well, but the hours were terrible. I got up at 4 a.m., got the Long Island Railroad at 5:30 a.m. for a 1.5-hour drive into New York City. Then I took the New York subway. I had to stand all the way because all the seats were taken. It was rush hour. I got off at 5 p.m., but to avoid rush hour, I worked overtime until 7 p.m. I got home at about 9:30, ate dinner, and went to bed. However, it was a valuable experience. I learned that I did not want to live on Long Island and commute into the city. I also learned that the people I worked with had my back. I was new, never had any training on installing telephones, but they appreciated my always being on time for work and my willingness to assist in any way I could. I worked hard, listened, and with their guidance, got to be fairly good. Just a point of interest, I recall installing telephones in Gloria Vanderbilt's apartment. She wanted a phone in every room in her condo so she could dial each of the rooms. So listening and having a good attitude pays off as well as being dependable. People appreciate dependability in whatever you are doing. Be on time and be willing to help when needed. Be willing to go the extra mile. Also, be humble. I may have had more formal education than the people I was working with, but their knowledge of our job was far better than mine. So I listened and asked questions and learned. Don't be afraid to ask questions. So setting priorities, using your time efficiently, having a good attitude, being dependable, willingness to learn, giving a little extra, listening attentively, are very important in getting ahead in this world. If you do all of these, you will do very well. There are other traits that are important. One of the jobs I had in college was to work for the physics department. By having a good attitude, willing to help where needed, being dependable, and being a good student, the head of the physics department gave me the responsibility of teaching the freshman physics lab during my junior and senior years. It was very scary at first, but by my senior year, I really enjoyed it, and I learned I wanted to become a teacher. So don't be afraid to try different things. You may find you really like them. Well, in 1957, I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Physics with a concentration in electronics and a minor in mathematics. I was offered a job as an electronic engineer with the National Security Agency. Well, it wasn't teaching, but the pay was very good, and I had quite a bit of debt. So I took it and was assigned to Fort Meade, Maryland, the headquarters of NSA. I did well there, but I also knew I would like to teach. So at night, I would take one course in education each semester at the University of Maryland. Then in 1960, I decided to go full-time to the University of Maryland, and NSA kept me on as a consultant. They kept me on because I was the lead engineer on a $1 million project, which many people said couldn't be done, and I had convinced the general and his staff that it could be done. In 1963, NSA surprised me and offered me a GS-14 to return full-time to NSA. This was a big deal. At 28, I was being offered a GS-14, which would have made me the youngest person to ever hold that rank. GS-14 is equivalent to a lieutenant colonel. This was a major decision for me. There was no comparison in pay. The GS-14 position would pay about double what teaching would pay. I gave it quite a bit of thought, and I realized I loved teaching. So I turned down the offer. I never regretted the decision. So another lesson. You want a career that you will enjoy. Look, try things, find what you would enjoy doing for many years. It is very important to choose a career you enjoy. So far, I am suggesting that you establish your priorities, use your time efficiently, be task-oriented, be willing to learn, be willing to listen, be humble, go the extra mile, be dependable, and select a job you enjoy doing. I will add one more, a very important one. Develop a set of values. What is important to you individually? For example, I received my PhD from the University of Maryland and taught there for 2 years before accepting a position at Emory University in Atlanta, Georgia. I moved my family, my wife, and our 1, 2, and 3-year-old to Atlanta from Maryland. After arriving in Atlanta, I received a call from Harvard University offering me a job there. I had no trouble turning them down. There was no way I would ask my family to pack up again and move to Boston. That was a judgment I made based on the value of my family over my job. So knowing your values is important. It helps you make important decisions. So in conclusion, I've given you a number of suggestions to help you find your way through these difficult times. By getting this scholarship, you illustrate that you are already on the way. Best wishes to all of you. If we can help in any way, don't hesitate to ask. Congratulations. Congratulations. Before turning the podium over to Karen McCarthy to give out the 14 certificates for $2,000 scholarships, I want to thank you, the residents of Southport Square. Without your donations, none of this would have been possible. Thank you so much. Now Karen will present the certificates, followed by a brief statement by each recipient.
Good afternoon. I don't like the microphone. I would only do it for this cause. This is an important cause to me. I appreciate all of you being here. This is the biggest crowd I've seen since I've been on the board for about 4 years. And it's a board I'm really proud to serve on. We've done a lot of growing, a lot of learning, and it's because of you that we're able to do these awards today. We have some wonderful people who have qualified. Not everyone could make it. First one I'd like to call is Savani Amy. And I'll let them speak if they want to while they're up here.
Thank you. I'll take my mask off. I don't feel to see you. I would like to say good afternoon to everyone, and I am honored to be one of the recipients of the Southport Scholarship. And my lifelong dream of attending nursing school is moving forward. Thank you for the generous people here at Southport. And since being named one of the recipients of the scholarship, I have the opportunity to earn credential in nursing, which requires special training. My passion for nursing is matched only by my love for people. So my decision to pursue a nursing career comes from the heart. Once again, thank you to the vote of confidence and the scholarship. And I'm committed to my education and to the nursing field. I am one step closer to becoming a registered nurse and to serve the community following graduation. I would like to say thank you once again to the people here at Southport, and I would like also to say thank you to my family, my friends, and everyone who has supported me. And I'm very grateful for the honor I have been given. Thank you.
And the next name is Luz Arn, and I don't think she's here. Many people had other commitments. Some are in school, some are working, and some have unexpected things happening. This is Caroline Benjamin, but I think I read on your name tag it's Carlene? Carlene Benjamin. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carlene Benjamin. I became a LPN 8 years ago, and I've been working in the community for 5 years. I view nursing not as a job, but as a service to others to ensure the patient has the best quality of life that is possible. My patient's well-being is always my top priority. I choose to continue my education in becoming an RN because nursing brings obstacles and opportunities that continue to challenge you to be the best you can be. I want to thank every one of you for your kindness, consideration, and support of helping me reach my goal. I promise I won't let you down. Once again, thank you so much for all.
Our next recipient is Irma Jean. If you're in Gables West, everyone knows Irma, and she has school today.
Actually, can I,
Oh, do you have something for her?
Yes,
Good. Come
yes.
on up, Danny. We told them they could take something or have something sent. The day of technology.
So before I start, pretend I am Irma. Good afternoon, Southport Square residents. It's your friend Irma, a server who truly cherishes each and every one of you. I am so sorry that I was unable to make it to this special occasion due to my school schedule. I would like to send out a heartfelt thank you from the bottom of my heart. You all have been nothing but a tremendous blessing to me. You've encouraged me daily, particularly on becoming a nurse one day, God willing. Thank you for always asking about how school is going. That's a daily reminder that you all truly care about my schooling. Thank you for all of your kind words that you've spoken over me, and I intend on holding on to them as I study hard for this school. FSW, thank you for this scholarship, which helps me greatly as I pursue my education in nursing. I can't wait. Thank you for supporting me. God bless you, all wonderful residents of Southport Square. Sincerely, one of your humble servers, Irma.
And now I'd like to introduce Abigail Breton, a server at Acres West.
Hello, everyone. Hello. My name is Abigail Breton, and next Monday, I will be beginning my journey on becoming a teacher at Florida Southwestern State College. I'm going to be studying elementary education in the future, and hopefully, in 2 years, minor in dance. Florida Southwestern State College offers a great opportunity to provide assets for my education journey. My goal is to be a full-time elementary school teacher and teach young children the importance of education, as well as be able to teach young scholars, doctors, lawyers, anything they want to be, that it's okay and they can choose who they want to be. As well as become a full-time dance teacher and teach the importance of ballet, as it was a very important asset in my life. I would like to say thank you to the bottom of my heart to the Southport Square residents and the Scholarship Fund for graciously awarding me today. Thank you for awarding me in recognition of my service towards you. And every single one of your generous contributions is going to have a positive impact on starting my journey next week. Thank you again.
And we have another special Abby, Abigail Dykeman. You're at Gables East.
Thank you so much for the scholarship. It means a lot to me. The money actually makes it so that I can go to school full-time this semester instead of only part-time, which means a lot because I can finish my associates this semester instead of pushing it off a little bit longer. I'll have my associates in business administration and management by December, hopefully. Thank you.
And the next recipient is Nicole Ellison, and I don't believe she's here. Janelle Basie, did I get that right?
Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to take this moment to say special thanks to the residents of this community, founders of the scholarship program, and all those who made this opportunity possible. My plan for the next few years is to complete my associate's degree in nursing, enter the workforce where I can then complete my bachelor's degree at Florida Southwestern State College. To my family who have been supportive throughout my nursing career and education and molded me into the determined woman that I am today, I thank you. I would like to share with you a quote that always resonates with me from Earl Nightingale. Once said, "Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway." Once again, thank you.
And the next recipient is Elizabeth M., and she isn't able to be with us. And now we have Danny Miller, server at Gables West.
Yes, I'm Danielle. All right, good afternoon. I know we've all said that. Firstly, I want to thank God for giving all of the Southport Square residents these opportunities to donate to our college funds. We're super grateful. college is very rigorous and challenging, and even fun if you make it. However, it is very expensive, and this unfortunately is one of the main reasons our generation is not eager to go to college anymore. And having these scholarship opportunities gives us one less excuse or reason to decide against college. I'm now in my senior year at Florida Gulf Coast University at the College of Education, and I'm majoring in elementary education, so I should be done by May 2022. At this moment, I aim to be a teacher for grades K through 2nd grade, but that may change throughout my internships. I don't necessarily have an ultimate goal right now, but I would love to teach music and teach outside the United States, and I might even go to graduate school for speech pathology, as speech therapy is something I had to partake in during the first half of my life. I think going into education is in my blood. Many of my family members, mainly on my mother's side, are and were teachers. My grandfather was a principal in Jamaica, and my 2 aunts are currently teachers in Canada. Although my mother was never a teacher, she has always had a passion to teach others, especially when she's mentoring nursing students at the hospital, because she's a registered nurse. I am so thankful that my family allowed me to have my first job here at Southport Square. I have been serving here for over 2 years now, and I've seen many residents and staff come and go. Although being a server, wherever you go, is known as a passing job, I feel like I have been blessed in many ways working here. Thank you, Southport Square, for this scholarship.
And the next 2 are not able to be here due to a family emergency. Amy Semperio and Johanna Semperio, who are servers at Gables West, who have just do a wonderful job serving over there. But they had a call in today. And Priska Schaefer is a server at West, and she was unable to be here. And our last one is Emily Smith, and she's not here either. Do you have anything from her? No? Thank you. Hold on. I got my glasses.
Emily sent me an email.
I knew I need my glasses sooner or later.
Emily had a class conflict, but she sent an email.
The certificate's at large print. I almost made it. This is from Emily Smith. First and foremost, I would like to thank the residents at Southport Square for allowing me to be a recipient of this scholarship. The residents in the Southport community do mean a lot to me, as I have worked here for about 4 years. With this scholarship, I am pursuing my dream of becoming a nurse at Rasmussen University. My goals in life are to first finish nursing school and become a successful nurse, and I would love to continue working here in the Southport community after earning my nursing license. Once again, to all the residents and staff at Southport Square, thank you, Emily Smith. And again, I thank you when you hear all of them speak and see who has been awarded the scholarships. I know you feel as proud as I do, and as our committee does. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it. This was a terrific turnout, and we're so pleased that we were able to give so many scholarships this year. And that is really a tribute to you, because you made it possible. Now we have some food, we have sandwiches, we have drinks in the back. Please partake.
Thank you.